Last time on Eclipse of the Stars, our heroes found themselves in a race against time to save not just their world, but the very fabric of reality. While Selene performed a desperate ritual to open a portal back to the astral realm, Ren found himself trapped there with only his own inner strength to help him against an enemy that was born of his deepest fears. What will Ren's final confrontation in the astral realm reveal about his past? And with Ren back in the fold, how will our heroes fare against Vorthan and his army of the damned? Let's find out. In the astral realm, Ren finds himself face to face with Shadow Ren, a manifestation of everything this hero struggles with. His guilt over leaving Selene, his doubts about his abilities, and his fear of losing those close to him. But this dark version of Ren doesn't hold back, attacking relentlessly, forcing our hero to tap into new reserves of strength he didn't know he had. And through it all, Shadow Ren taunts him, saying things like, "You think love is strength? Ha! Love is why you hesitate, why you fail. You can't win here. Give up. Become the darkness." And things look really bad for Ren, who is soon battered and bruised, beaten down, until he hears Selene's voice calling out to him from the real world. Back at the Heartspire, Selene finishes the incantation for the astral ritual, completing the circle of stardust and concentrating her powers to call out to Ren across the planes of existence. She pours every ounce of love and hope she has into that beacon, shining a light through the stars to guide him home. Just as the portal opens and Ren is about to step through, Shadow Ren delivers one final blow, knocking him out cold. As darkness closes in, we hear Ren's voice echo with newfound determination. Ren firmly, "Love is what makes me stronger than fate." And with that, he strikes back, unleashing the full force of his celestial flame. Celestial flame, only wielded by one who conquers themselves. Ren takes his astral form to its limits, pushing through Shadow Ren's defenses and merging with it. In that moment, he absorbs his darker half, integrating his fears, doubts, and regrets into his being and making them his own. In doing so, he becomes stronger, braver, and more resolute than ever before. His celestial form blazes brighter than ever, banishing the shadows and illuminating the astral realm with an otherworldly light. And as he finally steps through the portal back to the real world, we can see that this new Ren is truly something special, glowing with celestial energy, radiating confidence and power. Selene turns around just in time to see him. The two embrace tightly, tears streaming down her face as she whispers, "I told you I'd bring you back." Ren holds her close, his voice soft but resolute. "And I told you, I'd never leave your side." Gazing into each other's eyes, their bond unbreakable after their reunion. With Ren back at her side, Selene knows that they have a chance to save their world. The kingdoms of Alarion rejoice at the return of their champion. People from all corners of the land come to pay homage to him, bearing gifts and pledging their support to his cause. Alaron, still recovering from his injuries sustained in the previous episode, greets Ren warmly, overjoyed to have his friend back. He briefs Ren on the dire situation facing Alarion. Vorthan's army of starborn puppets, creatures created by corrupting celestial energy, are marching on the floating citadel of Solineth, the last stronghold of the Pure Ones, where Selene and her people have taken refuge. Meanwhile, in the corrupted north, Vortan observes his army's progress with a malevolent smile on his face. One of his generals approaches, reporting that the starborn puppets have encountered resistance at the celestial veins, the magical lifelines that crisscross Alarion and channel celestial energy to sustain life. These veins, powered by the hearts of the Pure Ones, are the last bastion of untainted magic in the land, fiercely protected by the remaining celestial knights. The general suggests a change of tactics, sending in the Dread Reavers, larger, more powerful puppets to break through the celestial knights' defenses. But Vortan shakes his head, relishing in his ultimate plan. He wants the celestial veins to be tainted, to become the source of his power. With that, he gives the order to attack, knowing that his victory is inevitable. As the starborn puppets lay siege to the celestial veins, the celestial knights fight bravely, but they are outnumbered and exhausted. One of the knights, Sir Kalen, urges the others to retreat, realizing that they cannot win this battle. As they pull back, he is separated from the group and wounded, collapsing onto the ground, unable to continue fighting. Meanwhile, Ren and Selene lead a group of soldiers to intercept Vorthan's army. The battle is fierce, but it quickly becomes apparent that the starborn puppets are too strong to defeat in open combat. Many soldiers are lost, including some of Selene's own kin. Realizing that conventional tactics aren't working, Selene and Ren decide to take a different approach. Flashing back to a previous conversation between Alaron and Ren, we learn that celestial energy is attracted to pure hearts. This gives Selene an idea. With Ren's help, she plans to use her own heart as a beacon to lure the celestial energy away from the puppets and restore balance to the veins. The plan is risky, but it's their only hope. Taking a deep breath, Selene focuses her powers, reaching out with her heart to draw the celestial energy towards her. It works. The energy shies away from the starborn puppets, disrupting their power. The puppets, no longer fueled by celestial energy, crumble into dust. With their army defeated, Vortan's forces retreat, regrouping in the corrupted north. Back at the Heartspire, everyone is celebrating their victory, hailing Ren and Selena as heroes. But the respite is short-lived. Suddenly, a burning comet pierces the sky, crashing into the sea with a deafening roar. Everyone rushes outside to watch as the comet breaks apart, revealing a projection of Vortan, his voice booming across the land. Vortan thundering, "Gather your armies, burn your candles. When the eclipse returns in 3 days' time, I will finish what the stars began." With that, the projection disappears, leaving behind an ominous silence. Selene gasps in horror, realizing the gravity of Vorthan's threat. Final battle is inevitable. Now, with the stakes higher than ever, our heroes must prepare for the coming war. Can they overcome the darkness that threatens to consume Ilarion, or will Vorthan's army of the damned prevail? Find out next time. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching.